Hello. Okay, today's class is about core work. So you can grab something like this. It's just a Pilates ball, but you know, any kind of small squishy ball will work, or a yoga block, or a pillow. Okay, so any of those things will work. We're going to start today on our back. So come on your back. We're going to put the ball or the prop, whatever you're using, right in between your knees. Arms come out like the letter T. The legs are 90-degree angle here. Try to keep them 90 degrees with the rest of your body so that it turns your core on. Because when you're in like this, you really don't need your core so much. But if you bring the knees out like that, you will feel it immediately. Okay. So we breathe, inhale, and on an exhale, we're dropping both knees to one side. You can hover it over the ground and look over your opposite shoulder. Breathe. And on your inhale, bring it up using your core muscles, keeping it at that 90 degrees right here. You know, you'll drift a little bit, but keep correcting yourself. And then on another exhale, drop it to the other side. Look over the shoulder. Good, inhale. We'll do this a couple of times. And at home, you can do it as many times as you like, but I'm just going to demonstrate a couple of times here. And bring it up. Very nice. Okay, good. Brush off the dirt from your arms. All right, again, put that pillow or block or ball between the knees, but this time we have our feet planted on the mat or the ground. Good, arms beside you with the palms facing down. We're gonna dig in through the heels. Let me get my book out of the way. Dig in through your heels, and the very first thing is we're tucking the tail, okay? So you see that? You could put your fingers on your hips, the points of your hips, and feel how you can rock it. So rock it, yes, engaging the core, tucking the tail. So we'll start there. So first thing, dig in the heels, tuck the tail. And as you continue to push through, the hips rise, and we're engaging our glute muscles, engaging our back, engaging the hamstrings, all the way up. However high you feel like you can go. And when you get to that height, we'll take a nice deep breath into the belly. So we balloon out the belly and exhale. Good. Do that again. Inhale. And on an exhale, one vertebrae at a time, we'll come back down on the mat. Good. And the last thing is untuck the pelvis, untuck the tail. Good. And then we'll do that. You could do that a few times. Okay, so again, dig in through the heels, tuck, lift, engage the posterior chain. Breathe when you get to the top. And exhale on your way back down. Very nice. Awesome. Okay. Good. If you want to make this harder, you really squeeze into that prop, okay? So we're going to try that here. We're going to be engaging the adductors, the inside of our legs. Good. So really squeeze that prop, dig in through the heels, tuck that tail, and up you go. And exhale. Good. Awesome. Want to make it really hard. Lift one leg. And we'll do it again. Ready? Dig in through the one heel, tuck your tail, lift the hips, Breathe. And exhale. But of course, that's all optional. Do the other side. Heel, tail, lift the hips. Squeezing that prop. Good. Very nice. All right. Cool. Okay. Now, let's go. I'm going to put this prop over here for a second. I don't think we're going to need it just yet. Okay. Let's do bird dog first, okay? So we're here, tabletop. Push the ground away from you. The hands are spread like starfish, right under the shoulders. Flick the ants off your mat. Head and neck in line with the spine. Knees right under the hips. Good. Belly button to the spine. Really be active here, pushing away. Bird dog. So we extend out the left leg, and we're trying to keep this level, our pelvis level with the mat. So when you extend out the leg, you might find yourself really dipping in. So try to resist that. You also might find yourself externally rotating like this. Try to keep it level. And if this is a challenge enough, then feel free to stay here. But if you want more, you would extend out the right arm beside your ear, still keeping that belly tight, pelvis level. This is bird dog, and it is a great core workout. Now, really think about pulling in opposite directions. So someone's pulling your arm and pulling your leg opposite directions. And then if you want to make it harder, you can float both the arm and the leg out to the side, keeping that pelvis level, and then bring it back in. Good. Readjust yourself, take a breath. Good. Push the mat away, and we'll do the opposite. So now extend out the right leg, keeping the pelvis level, and left arm beside your ear. Keep it level. Pull, 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 opposite directions. Good, and breathe, and bring it back down. Good. All right, if you got that prop nearby, let's get that. We're gonna put the prop between your ankles. See if you could see me. We're going to try to stay nice and level here, so we're not, the straighter as an arrow you are, the harder it is. So we're not going to bring our legs forward. We're trying to stay like this. Now, just hanging out like this without your hand helping you, maybe on your hips you could put it, this is a challenge enough for the core. You can feel little balance checks and things. But if you want to go further, you can put your hand on in front of you for help and lift the legs up. So right here we're engaging the whole side of our body, right? Obliques, transverse. Yes, squeeze that ball together. If you want to make it even harder, you can release the hand while the feet are up. This is very hard. Yes, let me catch my balance here. Yes, lift the hand up and put it on your hip. And then lower the legs. Very nice. And do that a few times. You will definitely feel it. Okay, you're gonna do the other side. You could either flip over and do the other side, or you can just change your whole body orientation. So. And again, we will put the prop between your ankles. Prop your head up. Straighten those legs out. Be nice and straight as an arrow. Release the hands if you want a more challenge. and lift the legs. You see, I'm not lifting it very high. You only have to lift it an inch for you to feel the engagement. Woo! I got definitely gonna change where I am next time. I have ants crawling all over the mat. Yes. Good, breathe. And down. Awesome. Okay. So let's see. What's next? Ooh, dead bugs. How appropriate. How appropriate. All right. I'm gonna leave my prop there. Let's put your back on the mat. Yes. Good. So we're going to bend both the knees, but again, trying to keep as best as you can visualize, trying to keep a 90-degree angle, so like the knees over the hips, because as soon as you come in closer to your body, you're not really engaging your core. So we're out here. This is where I feel it catch. Good. Arms are straight up. Opposite arm and leg are going to reach. So we're just reaching down with the right toe to tap and reaching back with the left arm. And up. And up. You do this a few times and you will feel it. Good. Just bring your knees to wherever you feel that catch. Good. And then the opposite. So now I will put my left toe touch, right arm extends. Keeping that core nice and tight. Yeah. Great. Okay. This is pretty cool. This is called a stomach vacuum. So really the concept here is we're really sucking in our muscles and our organs, okay? So when we're gonna fully exhale our lungs, and then when you want to inhale, we're not gonna inhale. Instead, we're gonna suck in the belly, okay? So let me show you what it looks like from the side, okay? Just get up high on your knees, okay? And you take a nice inhale, exhale fully. I'll show you so you could see what I'm doing. Exhale fully, and then when I want to inhale, instead of inhaling, I'm just going to bring my muscles in. Okay, did you see how that looks? Okay, and you hold it for 5 seconds, 10 seconds, depending on what you're able to do. Okay, so I'm going to try that again. I'll show you. So I'm inhaling, exhaling fully. My tail is tucked here, belly is tight, and then bringing all the organs in and the muscles in. Good. And then you can breathe normal. You do that a few times. This is really great for deep core, and it's good if you're having digestion issues. I'm going to do one more, but you do as many as you like. Okay? Inhale. Exhale fully. There you go. All right. Stomach vacuum. Pretty cool. Okay. Grab your prop again. And so we're going to come up high on our knees again, okay? Put the prop just below your hip, on your leg. Hold on to it. Push it into your body. The other arm comes up. Tight belly. Tuck the tail. Oh, we got a guy mowing the lawn right here. What a mess. And on an exhale, we're going to sink to one side. Using your core muscles, we're gonna bring ourselves back. Make sure you're really pushing this ball or whatever your prop is into your body. We're gonna do that a few times. Okay? Sinking over and up. So what's on, when you sink over, you're really trying to stabilize yourself. And when you bring yourself back up, you're recruiting all the muscles, okay? You can do that as many times as you like, of course. I'm just gonna demonstrate a couple of times. Of course, do the other side. So we're always making sure we're tucking the tail, squeezing the ball to the body. Opposite arm is up. Inhale. Exhale, sink to the side. And again. However many times you feel it. Good. Awesome. Okay. A couple more. Let's see. Ooh, this is an excellent one. Okay, so we're going to come to our side. Yes. Again, using your prop. Side lie. All the way down. So the head is down. Bottom leg is bent. Top leg is straight. And I'm going to push into the ground. So I'm thinking about my core, keeping my belly button towards my spine, and I'm inhaling. And on an exhale, I'm going to push this into the ground and lift my leg up. Pushing into the ground creates that tension that really helps engage the core. Good. And release. It's good if you can keep your foot hovering, because then that's just constant, time under tension, which is good for muscles. We're getting our glute muscles on this one as well. Good. Really think about your core. Contract it. Push that prop into the ground. Good. All right, let's switch. Switch. And come on your side. Head resting down, bottom leg bent, top leg straight. Use this prop. Contract those belly muscles and squish it. Yes. And down. Squish. And down. And squish. And down. Awesome. Okay. Let's put the prop to the side. Good. Okay. Sit up nice and tall. Hands a little bit behind your hips with the fingertips pointing down. Support your body. The knees come up. Yes. This might be enough for you. Okay? Stay here if this is enough for you. So we're really trying to make sure that here we're not collapsing and kind of hunching like this. We want to stay up nice and tall, okay? But if you want to go further, you could straighten those legs out. Again, checking in with where your torso ends up. You don't want to be all hunchy. You want to stay up because this is how we engage. Now this might be enough for you, or you can release the hands. Boat pose. Breathe. Good. And then release. Very nice. Okay. So pick and choose which ones are going to work for you. Head on over to my channel, Yoga For You. Like and subscribe. Until the next time, everyone, God bless you and take care.